Hi, just wanted to do a quick video about how you're going to do tonight's homework. Okay, so you're supposed to, first, you're going to make a copy of this document, and then for each of these sequences, you're going to tell me, is it an arithmetic sequence or a geometric? I gave you the separate videos to describe what each of those are in detail. So you're going to pay attention to what's going on here, and basically you need to say, are you adding something each time, or are you multiplying by something each time? So let's look at this first one. We go from 11 to 14 to 17 to 20 to 23. It certainly looks like I'm adding 3 each time. 11 plus 3 is equal to 14. 11 plus 3, it's getting a little messy, sorry. And then, yes, 14 plus 3 is equal to 17. So I can follow this through and see, in fact, each time I do add 3. So therefore, this first one is going to be an example of an arithmetic. Remember, arithmetic is the one that means that you're adding the same thing each time. And I'll just write that here real quick, arithmetic. Of course, you can actually type it, but I just did put it in this mode to demonstrate. Okay, now, is it going to have a common ratio or a common difference? Because we're in arithmetic, that means it's going to be a common difference. The difference between each two terms is going to be the same, and in fact, it's going to be 3. So this is going to have a common difference, and it's going to be 3. Again, I'm writing on the page. You can just simply type in 3 would be an acceptable answer. Common difference of 3. And if we know it's arithmetic, we know the common difference is 3, then the next term would be 26 plus 3 or 29. And for this one, it is just the next term. One thing I noticed on the previous homework is I was often asking you to write the ninth term. This one, I'm just asking for the next term. Okay, let's look at this next one here. Okay, looks like I subtract a big number to go from here to here, right? I'm subtracting 128. But if I subtracted 128 again, it would be down to 0. So this cannot be an arithmetic. So let's see if it's geometric, right? Geometric means that you would need to multiply by the same thing each time. So you might think, oh, it looks like I'm dividing. But remember, though, if you are dividing, it can also be expressed as multiplication. Here, in fact, what I'm doing is I am multiplying by 1/2. Dividing by 2 is the same as multiplying by 1/2. 256 times a half is equal to 128. 128 times a half is equal to 64. Times a half is 32. Times a half is 16. Times 1/2 is 8. So I kind of started at the bottom here, but the answer is 8 for the next term. It is geometric. You can just type that out, probably the easiest way to show me that you know what you're doing. And our common ratio in this time is going to be the thing which we multiply each time, which is 1/2. So if you took the time to watch it, I've already done the first couple for you. I just want you to continue it, doing the rest. I don't expect you to type on the board or to write on the board like I'm doing. Just type your answers in. Should be pretty straightforward. Hopefully, it's a straightforward assignment. But the main thing is we need to distinguish between those arithmetic sequences where you add and geometric when you multiply. If it helps you remember, arithmetic starts with A, just like add. Geometric doesn't start with the same letter as multiplication, but there we go. Now that just kind of looks silly up here. Let me erase that. Okay. All right, that's it. Good luck.